Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Jones looking to throw right away. He'll check this one down to Taylor. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
Throwing Jones. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football. Their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now Jones. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
First down, Colts.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
Throwing on second down. Jones. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Trayvon Walker in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade American. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Looking to put a drive together.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a 2nd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bashir Tootin with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Jaguars take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Second and 10. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense for the Jags, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Down to the 25. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Hey, here we go. Sunday. 13 next.
Throwing now is Gino. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Slot man moves right. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off-play action. Jones. Open man. There's Darnell Washington. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
This is caught. Touchdown, Colts. Keandre Lambert-Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. Point after here coming up. And this will be good. Off the right upright, but he got a favorable bounce, and he gets it to go. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Smith. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones will find his man. That's Taylor again. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Operating from the gun, Jones. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this one complete to Doolin. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 28 yards.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 75. And the Colts have taken the lead. Now the extra point.
For the extra point.
And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Colts 14, Jaguars 10. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Hands it off out of the gun. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Keisha Turton with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. Here's Smith to return it. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Smith going to move them around. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
They'll try the air now with Smith. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now Gino. Smith catches left side. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Arian Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. A try here for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, That'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
They need 2. Here's third down.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Smith. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Dueling the man in motion.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the ground, DJ Giddens. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the back. Field. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 46 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
On the play. And the Colts first down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Taylor. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Jones looking to change the play.
Check smash, check smash.
Taylor going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Grant Calcaterra, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Call it a gain of 4 on first. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Ready? 390%. Hey, go flip her up. Flip her up.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Down inside the 20. Wow, 204 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
Here we go, here we go. Good shot. 13 next, 13 next. Snowball, snowball.
From the gun, here's Smith. And Thomas has it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, 40 yards. And the Jaguars are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a two-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Jags grab it.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, here we go, hey. Here we go, son.
Now a handoff working right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bashir Turton with touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Colts 21. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.